Siamo a Soverato, sulla costa.
We are in Soverato on the Ionian coast of the Italian region Calabria, where every year in the height of summer, Ranieri International presents the news of the next nautical season.
Questo è CAYMAN 27.
This is CAYMAN 27 Sport Touring, trophy version.
Uno dei tantissimi esemplari della folta.
One of the many models of the large fleet of pneumatic boats produced by the Italian shipyard and exported all over the world. It is 8 metres long and 60 centimetres overall and is 320 centimetres wide. It can be motorised with 1 or 2 outboards for a maximum power of 500 horses. This model has 3 ship runners for each floor and 2 steps, all to improve sustenance. The inclined oblique and the wide-range bow wheel are typical of a marine construction. The deck is divided into 3 main areas, each with a specific purpose. In fact, with more than just a single use. The high coasters give style to the profile and are used to support the backrests of the sofas and insert the loudspeakers. The colours of the gel coat of tubulars, the related appliances and decorations, the colour of the upholstery characterise the model, and since it is all customisable, you can choose everything and personalise it as you please. The dashboard is the same colour as the cushions, which has an interesting aesthetic detail. On the bow, the mattress has an adequate length, allowing you to sunbathe, leaving a walk-around passageway. Under this pillow, there is a raising table that grants you the possibility to have lunch on board. Under the sofas, there are counter-moulded lockers, meaning they are all well finished inside. The front gear armchair is set like a diamond in the quarterdeck and can accommodate 2 people. The stern dinette is very comfortable, especially at anchor. Also on each side you can sit at least 1 person, thanks to the fold-down seat in the kitchen cabinet. In the middle you can insert an extension and a pillow that form a sunbathing area, or in alternative you can insert the table. The sink and the stove give you the possibility to prepare snacks on board. Ferries or boats of this size are increasingly equipped with an electric marine toilet, and with a kit it is possible to set up a bunk below for 2 people. Of course, mostly at reduced height. It is anything but uncomfortable. To guarantee maximum safety, I find that rafts must always have large tubular and many air chambers. Here the diameter is 65 centimetres and there are 6 compartments. Aft, the platforms turn outwards to extend the beach area around the 2 engines.
Proviamo il CAYMAN 27.0.
Let's try the CAYMAN 27 Sport Touring with 2 Suzuki 200 horsepower engines.
La versione AP di questo
The
fuoribordo.
AP version of this outboard has the start-up operated by the control unit and the electronic throttles. This engine has a displacement of 2,867 cubic centimetres, which is very high, so it can generate this power. It also has a high reduction ratio of 2.5. This means that the propeller turns 2.5 times slower than the drive shaft. All these features allow us to have a lot of thrust, therefore to perfectly combine this type of outboard with a large and heavy vehicle. To increase the grip of the blades in the water, new propellers have been installed, called water grip by the Japanese manufacturer, allowing to reduce the regress, the slipping, the sliding of the propeller, and therefore to obtain a more effective push. And it all seems to work. The credit of such prompt acceleration must also be given to the variable timing system. The Suzuki VVT that is already active, starting from 700 RPM and continues to change the timing up to the maximum speed.
L'unità termica è un 4
The
cilindri.
unit ends is a 4-cylinder inline with double overhead camshaft and 16 valves.
Mi piace l'assetto di questo nuovo modello.
I like the setup of this new model, with the boat lying on the water. It doesn't fly tail down even at low speed. At this moment we're at 13 knots. The engine is at 2,600 RPM and the total consumption is 22 litres per hour. It's very easy to steer. It immediately stretches. I didn't use the trim. We're at 20 knots. Total consumption 30 litres per hour.
Secondo me, a 25.
In my opinion, once you reach 25 knots, you need to intervene on the trim. I brought it up to 30% and the speed has risen by 2 knots.
30 nodi, 50 litri ora.
30 knots, 50 litres per hour, trim at 40%. It sails beautifully.
La giornata favorisce questo comportamento.
Okay, I admit the weather of the day contributes to this type of conduct, but I feel it out of the water, probably also thanks to these hull lines, with the runners and 2 redans.
A questa velocità, tutte queste appendici già.
At this speed, all these appendices already work and allow to increase the efficiency of the hull.
Supponiamo di voler attraversare un lungo tratto di mare.
Suppose we want to cross a long stretch of sea, cruising at 4,800
La
RPM.
nostra velocità è di 34
Our
knot.
speed is 34 knots. That means we travel 34 miles in an hour.
Più alzate il trim, più andate veloci. Io l'ho portato all'80%.
The more you trim, the faster you go. I brought it up to 80% and I'm at 45 knots. But you can only do it if the conditions are this calm. If the sea is flat, with a 20-centimetre wave like now, otherwise pitching is a bit high and it's better to remove a little trim.
La velocità resta comunque alta.
Speed still remains high, around 43 to 44 knots.
A parer mio, se volete potete installare su
In
questo.
my opinion, if you want, you can install just one engine on this boat. And if you would like to stay in the Suzuki range, you can choose the 350 horsepower with a double counter-rotating propeller.
Con meno peso e con una
With less weight and even more effective thrust, along with this less hydrodynamic drag, because you'll have just a foot immersed in the water, you will probably get the same performance as this pair of 200 horses.
L'assetto? Beh, l'assetto è perfetto.
The trim? Well, the setup is perfect, so it's not a problem. 1 or 2 engines, of any power, up to the maximum, because it doesn't fear speed, and neither do we.